Good morning.
Now it's gonna start making sounds.
Welcome to my super awesome car.
No.
And I took your 20.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So I went and got my car serviced, and since then they turned on the welcome sound. My car has a welcome sound, and when I turn it on, it welcomes me
So dumb.
with that awesome sound.
No.
And it says, "Welcome to my super awesome car."
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's
It's not even that great of a car.
what. How is this car not great?
It's not that great of a car.
It's good enough to welcome me with a chime of beautiful music.
There's better cars than this.
There's always a better car.
What if it's the best car? There's no better car than the best car.
Yeah, until somebody makes another car that's better than that car.
No.
Everyone thought the Bugatti Veyron or whatever it's called was the best car, and then all of a sudden somebody makes another one. And you're like, oh, well that one has 40 horsepower more, and so it can go even faster.
That's not relevant to me. I don't care.
Wait, are we talking about cars? You started the conversation.
I know about horsepower and all that. I don't care. I really don't. I like looks on a car. I don't care how it performs. As long as it doesn't just, like, explode when I try to drive. As long as it moves. I'm fine.
As long as it doesn't blow up when you push the gas. You're like, oh, okay, well, it's
If it doesn't
good
fall
enough.
apart or do anything bad when I want it to move, then it's good.
Speaking of wanting it to move and being in driver,
No,
when's that going to
I
happen?
don't want to even drive ever.
Come on. Get your license already. Jeez.
I'll get my ID.
No, you'll get your license. You're going to turn 18 in what? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? You're going down to the DMV and you're taking the test and you're getting your license.
Ugh.
I want you to drive yourself to school, man.
Can I not have a weird stranger teach me how to drive?
Then you could be driving while we do these clogs.
Do you have to have an instructor from there to teach you?
When you're 18, you don't need an instructor. You can just go take the test. They're like, oh, they're an adult now. Just give them a license.
I think one of my friends said, like, you don't even have to take a test in the South.
No.
Yeah, like, seriously, I'm like,
There's
oh.
no way. You have to
No,
take
I
a
told her,
test.
like, I was trying to take a test, and she's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, a driver's test. She's like, what? I'm like,
They don't just give licenses away in the South.
it would make sense.
What do you mean it would make sense? What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. Hey, if you live in the South and you're watching this, can you let us know if you have to take a test when you get your driver's license? Or if they just give it to you because you're of age? That's ridiculous to even think that.
Why?
They got to make sure you know the law before they give you a license to drive. A license means that you're allowed to do something.
Yeah, because you're of age to do so.
Not just because you're of age, but
It's not
because
like you have to take a test to start drinking, so why would you have to take a test to start driving?
Well, they don't give out licenses to drink.
Yeah, it's called your ID.
No, it isn't. It just means that you're that age, you can do that now. It doesn't mean you have a license to do so.
You should have
They give you a license
to
to carry a firearm. They give you a license to go fishing. They give you a license
You should have a
to
license
drive.
to do anything stupid, like drinking or smoking.
Anything?
Yes, Dad. So it prevents people from doing stupid shit.
You mean like drinking and driving?
Yes.
They won't prevent that. They just make it so there's a whole bunch more people illegally drinking.
Like, there should be a test before anyone gives birth to test their, like, smarts
Yeah, well,
and their ability to even take care of a kid.
I doubt they're going to ever start
Like,
regulating that.
don't you have to take some kind of test in all these classes just to get a freaking kid that's not your own?
Yeah, if you want to adopt a kid, you have to do all kinds of stuff.
Then why don't do the same? And then you'll be like, ah, God, I don't even want a kid now.
Well, because it's way easier to stick your penis in a vagina and make a baby than it is to adopt somebody's broken baby.
But there's so many dumb people out there giving birth.
Yeah, well, that's always going to be the case.
Like, there should even be a test before you get married.
Even if they regulated it in this country, that doesn't mean all the other dumb people in the other dumb countries aren't giving birth.
I know.
So then we're behind. And we have less population, and then what?
I still think there should also be a test before you get married. Like, do you really love this person?
Actually, in some religions, you can't get married until you go to do a retreat, and they grill you, and they ask all kinds of questions. Like, I know in Catholicism, they make you go on these marriage retreats, and you got to meet with the pastor and the priest and all this stuff, and you have to go through all these like hoops before, because otherwise you could get married, but you couldn't get married in the church, you know. So if that's important to you, you do have to do a bunch. It's kind of like a test.
But it's just like I think it would be nice if they could take a test and see if they actually like that person, and if they really want to go that far with that person, or if they're just saying yes because they didn't want to just be like no when they propose. It's like,
well, I think sometimes people say yes when somebody proposes because they're like embarrassed, and then later on they go, yeah, you know that yes I said, I'm taking that back because I wasn't really prepared, and your mom was there, and I was embarrassed, and it was at Chili's, and you know, it was $1.99 wing night, and you know, I got flustered, but I don't really want to marry you. I think that happens. But I think that if somebody's like doing all the steps and they're going to get ready and they're going to get married, I mean, everyone has doubts, but you pretty much know that you want to do it.
Besides all those divorces.
Why are you being so cynical, man?
Oh my god, I just think people should just take...
Your mom and I have been married for almost 20 years. This summer it'll be 20 years we've been married.
Okay.
Well, we did it.
Okay.
Why you gotta be so cynical about it?
Because there's so many stupid people that don't know or they just like underestimate love, and then they just like they think,
they just crap their pants.
No,
what?
they just think like marriage.
That sounded like a crap your pants sound effect.
They think marriage is just like a game or something, and they could just divorce whenever they want. It's just like
it is a game.
No.
Checkmate. I win.
No, Dad.
It's all about marriage. Is all about who wins.
No.
And if you want to be happy,
no, stop.
If you want to be happy, the wife always wins.
Not a good message.
That's what it's about. If you ever want to be married, the wife always wins. That means you're gonna win all the time.
Also, if
so
you want to be
happy
married,
with
you
that.
might as well not be gay. So.
Well, some places you can get married if you're gay.
That's gay.
Almost, you know, almost
California,
making it in California.
It makes no sense because California is known for being a
open.
Democratic state, a very democratic state. Yet we're just like nope. And it's
Yeah,
like,
well, there's a lot of people in Orange County that have a lot of voting power, and they're like, no.
Wouldn't it make more sense if a democratic state was a gay state? I mean, we're
pretty liberal state, but we do have some pretty conservative.
And
pockets.
I'm pretty sure I've been told this is a pretty gay state itself. Like, there's a lot of gay places.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what are those gay people doing?
I don't know.
Get off their ass and start voting.
I don't know.
I know I'll start voting for that.
I don't
when
know
it
how
comes.
that didn't pass, and I also don't know how the legalized weed didn't pass. I'm like, really? This is California. Both
Seriously?
those things should pass. They got it passed in other states. It was like, what?
Yeah, this...
Colorado? Really? Colorado. That is a super conservative state, and the conservatives are like, what? Money? Yeah, money, huh? Money? What?
But
Yeah,
seriously.
awesome.
It's like, this state is
Weed.
known for being gay and stoner. Gay stoners. Yes.
I don't think there's a whole bunch of gay stoners.
I don't know about gay stoners, but there's gays and there's stoners. So, and I know stoners, so.
Do you know any gay stoners?
I don't know. I'd have to ask around, but yeah.
They must really like
And
that.
I know a lot of
They
gay
must
people.
really like that bong.
What?
The bong that
Wow.
they're smoking their weed out of, because they're like,
Wow. Stop. Stop it.
alright, that was too dirty.
Oh my God.
Alright, that's a good way to end the clog on a dirty note. you're almost 18.
You act like once I'm 18, I'm gonna know all these things, but I already know shit.
It's not about knowing them. It's just being that it's appropriate that we talk about that stuff.
God, there's so many things I talk with my friends about you don't know about.
Your mom's gonna be mad that I did that.
Who cares? I'm mature enough to understand stupid crap like that.
Yeah, you did that to me, Miss Jerk, making me mime coughing. You're a jerk.
I remember
this
that.
one. She's like, oh, nobody can mime coughing. Like, you can't really, like, act it out like ventriloquism or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, you can. You just go like this. And she's like, oh my God, you did it. And
No, I said, like, what's, like, how do you, brush your teeth without a toothbrush? Or how do you cough with no sound?
Yeah, cough with no sound. That was it. And I went, and then you're like, ah! And I was like, Zoe!
It was like a straight minute
so
you were
dirty.
It was a straight minute you were.
I was not doing it for a minute. Give me a break.
Okay, maybe not, but it took you a minute to get it. And then you were just like, oh, God!
Yeah.
Like,
I can't believe you. All right, that's enough of that. See you later, everybody.